Shalom. I'll start by giving all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua Bashem, Rukakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone who rule well. And as always, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And this is from the Washington Post. Biden administration to ramp up deportation flights to Haiti, aiming to deter mass immigration into Texas. Come on, man. I mean, do y'all not see what it is? You Jakes, man, and that's good for you. Because you always put your trust. You always think this devil's going to do the right thing for you when he freaking hates your existence. Yeah, he don't mind using you when it's convenient. You know, mister, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. It's the same crime bill, Jim Crow Joe. All right, they thought that they was going to come over here and get refuge like those Afghanis. But they got the complete opposite treatment. All right. So now Biden is running a deportation blitz on those Haitians. And you know that they down there catching hell, you know, in Haiti. You know, just, had a devastating earthquake, caused a lot of damage. So they over here trying to seek refuge, and only for them to be turned back and deported and sent back, man. But meanwhile, those Afghanis, you know, they was able to, you know, not only get flights over here, but they also got checks, and now they can, you know, be comfortable over here. They can, come on, man. Y'all don't see what this is? So, you know, that's a smack in the face, you know, to you, you Haitians, man. All right. But hey, to you Jakes in general, this is a bad look. And also it shows the pure hypocrisy of this devil. Because, you know, when it comes to immigration, I mean, the scriptures even tell you that this is the place of unwalled villages, man. You know, so anybody can get through here. But it just goes to show that it's an agenda, man. You know, they don't want you. They don't want you Southern Kingdom. They don't want you here. All right. So I already know Jake is going to be upset, even though, you know, they ain't going to do shit about it. But, you know, here it is, man, because these other nations, they can get different treatment. They get better treatment, man. It says the Biden administration is preparing to send plane loads of migrants back to Haiti starting as soon as Sunday in a deportation blitz aimed at discouraging more border crossers from streaming into a crude South Texas camp where nearly 15,000 have arrived, according to 5 U.S. officials with knowledge of the plans. The Department of Homeland Security said it would not discuss the frequency and schedule of the flight, citing operational security, but one official said DHS will start up with up to 3 flights per day, while cautioning that plans remain in flux. Marcia Espinosa, a spokeswoman for the department, confirmed the plans in an email. DHS will secure additional transportation to accelerate the pace and increase the capacity of removal flights to Haiti and other destinations in the hemisphere within the next 72 hours, as Espinosa said. All right, so they want to book flights and get them out of there immediately. All right, and that goes to show you that you tribes, you know, for the most part, you're not welcome, and that's why in the scriptures it refers to you as a nation that's not desired. Okay, we're pretty much outcasted. These other nations do not recognize you. They're totally against you, and we all do know about the Haitians. They're known for their Haitian Revolution going back to the 1800s. You know, where they were the only group that had a successful slave revolt. but it cost them dearly, and that's why they've always remained in that impoverished, low condition over there. Because they just, get slapped with sanctions and they're overlooked. So they got that island, but they ain't really got shit. So they don't want to bring that here into the States when you already have a alleged, immigration crisis. Because you see how they treat, some of the northern tribes when they come through here. But at least they'll, grant them citizenship on the basis of, certain conditions. And you bring your asses over here, you better immediately, you better get to work. Or we gonna, lock you away. We gonna take your children, or we gonna deport your ass right back to the border. You come over here and you bring your drug dealing or whatever else you do. So it comes with conditions when they come over here, but they don't want your black asses over here. So this devil, he ain't gonna play it fair, man, and that's what y'all get for trying to come over to Egypt for help. Now let me get that. Matter of fact, I already had a precept up. This is Proverbs 20:25-19. It says, confidence in an unfaithful man in the time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. And that's what happens, man. You putting your confidence in a treacherous man like Esau, who's extreme hypocrite, because he'll play like he's for you and for your cause when he needs you, but when he doesn't need you anymore, he'll show you. He'll shit right all over you. Because Biden, he got in, even though really he was selected. The elites use the electoral college to select them and still, the election or whatever. But they brainwashed a lot of niggas, man. A lot of niggas got brainwashed, by the machine to really deal with that guy. And it was clear as day. The history is right there in your face. You know what this guy was known for. He's never been for you. He never liked you. But you simple ass niggas fell for it during his campaign. And had all them agenda puppets influencing you to fall for this guy. And here we are. All right? So this is what you get, man. Confidence in an unfaithful man in a time of trouble. And we're in trouble, man. You feeling those pains, the travail, the labor pains, man. All right? Like a travailing woman, you feeling it. Shortage of food, poor communication, crime. And you looking for a nation that cannot save you. Matter of fact, let me get that too. I think that's in Lamentations. They always look to this devil, for strength when instead of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's what the Lord always allow for you to get your reality check, man. Lamentations 4:17, it says, as for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. They're not going to save you, especially if they don't like you. If they hate you, what makes you think they're going to save you? They'll give fair treatment, to these other nations because they're in league. And this is only going to make things worse for the Biden administration, man. His administration, this got to be probably the worst presidency ever. The Afghanistan situation, him leaving American citizens over there, leaving them weapons over there for the Taliban. The Taliban over there triumphing. It's making America look stupid. So, hey, it's a lot going on right now, but hey, it's beautiful because we in that time, man. All right. But this is a reality check for you, you Haitians over there, man. Which you will be of the tribe of Levi. All right. Now you can see that there's nobody for you. All right. That's why you need to turn to the Most High and His only begotten Son, and fuck that damn Roman Catholicism. All right, fuck that Catholicism. That ain't doing any good for you. The Lord said, cry out unto the gods, that you serve, and see if they will deliver you in a time of trouble. All right, your witchcraft, your sorcery, that only puts you in further trouble with the Most High. All right, let me get that in Isaiah 30, because all you was gonna do is come over here and get oppressed even more. It's basically we ain't gonna rest until we in the kingdom, man. But until then, you're gonna be in hell no matter where you go. All right, because we're coming into the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, this is Isaiah 30, and 1, it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk down to go into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves, to protect themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And all of our people, they always trust in, America to come and save the day. The great whore. And America's becoming hated. All right, even his own allies is beginning. It tells you that in Revelation, the beast shall hate the whore, man. And with all the moves that Biden is doing, man, this place is finna go. It's finna deteriorate that much faster. So you shouldn't be putting your trust. This place is in shambles right now. All right, you come over here, you got to get shot up, darted up, with that venom. In order for you to work, if you in certain places, if you want to, have a social life, the food is garbage here. Everybody's sickly. Everybody's divided up. This place is going to shit, man. Why would you want to trust in this place? It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. And y'all being put to shame, man. You getting turned right back around from the border. If you was some Afghans, they would have probably allowed you in. But hey, you're cursed. You're under the curse, man. You thought this devil was gonna do you any good. Well, it tells you that in Sirach 14. If he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the end he will declare his wickedness. But it also say in Sirach the 12th chapter, the 10th verse, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. All right. And you're going to realize that, you're not reckoned among these nations. That's why you're not going to be the first to be helped. Now, you be the last on the list to get any type of aid or relief or benefit, man. All right. Because you're the Israelites. Let's get that in Numbers. It is Numbers 23 and verse 9. It says, from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone and shall not be reckoned among the nations. Haiti, the Haitians. You see? So, hey, and then was that in Jeremiah where it says, who shall bemoan thee, right? Or who shall ask how thou doest? I think it's in Jeremiah 30. Because we can't forget that was a big ass earthquake that happened, man. And then a hurricane came through, you know, and y'all was already a poor nation. And then y'all former president got assassinated, just a month before that. So the Most High is putting it on Levi, man. So they was going to try to flee over here to Babylon and think that they was going to get some type of relief or comfort. No, these are the travails, man. Where is it at, man? Now this is Jeremiah 30:13. It says, "There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines. All thy lovers have forgotten thee." Your idols, whatever you praying to, it ain't doing no good for y'all. You're getting chased out by the Mexican border police, and now you're getting escorted, with them planes back to that shithole, man. It says, "They seek thee not, for I have wounded thee with a wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one." And Biden, he's definitely, he's a cruel Lord for real. It says, "For the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased." Okay. And you already know why. The Lord said, "Why criest thou for thine affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thine iniquity." This is why the Lord's putting hell on y'all. All right, all that voodoo and witchcraft and Roman Catholicism, the Lord can't stand it. All right. Plus, you're snared in an evil time because we're in a time of Jacob's trouble. That's why not most of you ain't gonna make it. You're gonna have the elect from among you, which are the tribe of Levi, that's gonna make it. You should be listening to the prophets and servants of the Lord, man. Is there any camps in Haiti, man? Because I know there's a lot of Levite brothers, but are there any camps in Haiti? Or has there ever been a camp in Haiti? Anyway, it says, "Because thy sins were increased, I have done these things unto thee." Yeah, man. If there be evil done in the city, was it not the Lord that done it? So yeah, the Lord is the one bringing the evils, man. Okay, he's even put the spirit on Esau to show his true colors to you. And Jake, you should be, come on, man. Because y'all were the main ones hyping him up. Y'all see what that devil's doing? If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. But then he the first thing he does in the midst of a crisis, you got, refugees, running for help to his country that happen to be so-called black, and he's turning them away. But he allows some Afghans, and he tucks them in cozy and give them some checks and say, "Come on." So hey, that right there should let you know what it is, man. He's the damn devil. We call it. He's the devil for a reason. And one more before I shut down. I want to go into that account and in the book of Numbers when we were trying to pass by, and they wouldn't let us. And when we tried to pass by, they came out with an army against us. I believe that's in Numbers, the 20th chapter. Let me see. Yep. The water of Meribah. Yep. There's Numbers 20:8. And this just goes to show you that Esau always been this way. It says, "Take the rod and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock. So shalt thou give the congregation and their beasts drink." And Moses took the rod from before the Lord as he commanded him. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock. And he said unto them, "Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock?" And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also. Now let me jump down. Verse 13 is the water of Meribah, because of the children of Israel strove with the Lord, and he was sanctified in them. And Moses sent messengers from Kadesh unto the king of Edom, right? The president, the king, whatever, right? Thus saith thy brother Israel, thou knowest all the travail thou hast befallen us, right? How our fathers went down into Egypt, and we have dwelt in Egypt a long time, and the Egyptians vexed us and our fathers. So y'all know we caught hell. You know, they're going to show some empathy and let us through. And when he cried unto the Lord, he heard our voice and sent an angel and have brought us forth out of Egypt. And behold, we are in Kadesh, a city in the uttermost of thy border. Let us pass, I pray thee. You know, we've been in the midst of a crisis. We've been wandering around in this desert, you know, caught all this hell. So can we, you know, can you let us pass through? And what this dickhead do? It says, we will not pass through the fields or through the vineyards, neither will we drink of the water of the wells. We will go by the king's highway. We will not turn to the right hand nor to the left until we have passed thy borders. And Edom said unto him, thou shalt not pass by me. No, you're not welcome. You ain't finna pass through, lest I come out against thee with the sword. You know, so I'm gonna threaten you with force if you think you're gonna pass through. You see that? Esau always been a dickhead. It says, and the children of Israel said unto him, we will go by the highway, and if I and my cattle drink of thy water, then I will pay for it. I will only, without doing anything else, go through on my feet. And he said, thou shalt not go through. And Edom came out against them with much people and with a strong hand. So this nigga came out with an army, ready to go, ready to slaughter Jake, right? Thus Edom refused to give Israel passage through his border, just like what's going on with Levi right now. They will not allow them to pass through there. You know, well, we'll book y'all some flights and send y'all back, but y'all ain't coming up here. You know, but we'll allow, you know, for, you know, them Afghans to come through. It says, wherefore Israel turned away from him. All right, so that was just the point. You know, I want to go into that, you know, because Esau always been that way. You know, so, you know, to you Haitians, man, this is why, this is why you're never supposed to trust your enemy, man. All right, and it's only gonna get worse, man. Them birth pains are gonna worsen, man. All right, because we're in a time of Jacob's trouble, and only a remnant is gonna be saved out of it, man. Those that are written in the book of life. And we pray that, you know, we're a part of that number. All right. But, you know, here it is, man. You know, this looks bad on Biden's part. They're showing their true hypocrisy. He's just constantly fucking up. But that's good, though. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens next, man, especially within the people. So anyway, you know, I'm going to stop right there. I hope this was edifying, and we give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai. And to the next lesson, Shalom.